The AH-64 Apache stands as one of the most iconic and consequential combat helicopters ever fielded. A rugged, brutally efficient instrument of war that combines lethal firepower, resilient engineering, and sophisticated sensing into a single, terrifyingly effective platform. Conceived in the 1970s to meet a hard requirement, survive on a lethal, anti-armor battlefield while delivering precise, timely fires in support of ground forces, the Apache matured through decades of combat experience and incremental innovation into a craft that does not merely participate in battle, but changes the calculus of it. From the moment its prototype flew in 1975, the design philosophy was clear. Put the crew's situational awareness and survivability first, marry that awareness to weapons that can end an armored threat at range, and make the helicopter adaptable enough to survive successive generations of threats and missions. The result is a two-person cockpit where pilot and gunner operate a tightly integrated system of sensors, displays, and weapons that turns information into decisive action within seconds. Mechanically, the Apache is built to endure. Twin turboshaft engines give both power and redundancy. Its four-blade main rotor and reinforced airframe tolerate damage that would down lesser machines. Critical systems are duplicated, so the aircraft can fly home even after sustaining hits. Armor protection surrounds the crew compartment and critical components. Blast-resistant fuel tanks and self-sealing lines reduce the chance of catastrophic fires, and signature management design features, reduced radar cross-section elements, careful placement of heat sources, help reduce detectability. These physical attributes are matched by operational tactics, low-altitude ingress, terrain masking, and coordinated standoff engagement techniques that exploit the Apache's strengths while minimizing exposure. What truly elevates the Apache, however, is the marriage of sensors and weapons. The chin-mounted M230 30mm chain gun offers direct, controllable fire for suppression, precision engagement, and shaping enemy movement. Complementing the gun are long-range anti-armor options, most famously the AGM-114 Hellfire family, which come in multiple guidance options, laser-guided, semi-active radar or millimeter-wave seekers in certain variants, and warhead types tailored to destroy armor, bunkers, or high-value point targets. For close and area effects, Hydra 70 rocket pods provide versatile, immediate firepower. The aircraft's targeting suite, PNVS, combines stabilized electro-optical cameras, infrared imagers, laser rangefinders and designators, allowing crews to detect, identify and engage targets day or night, and in degraded weather. The longbow fire control radar, on D and many E models, adds another dimension. Rapid detection and classification of multiple moving targets and the ability to queue and enable fire-and-forget engagements even in obscured conditions, making Apache formations exceptionally effective against combined armor formations. Over time, the Apache's electronics and networking evolved into force-multiplying capabilities. Modern Apaches, notably the AH-64 Guardian, incorporate advanced sensor fusion, secure data links, improved processors and mission computers, and interoperability with unmanned aerial systems and wider battlefield networks. That capability means an Apache can be both hunter and node. It can feed real-time targeting information to other platforms, receive targeting cues from drones, and even control or collaborate with unmanned systems to extend its reach without increasing risk to the crew. This integration moves the Apache from a standalone gunship to a networked element of joint force maneuver warfare, an aerial command of sorts that synchronizes fires, ISR, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and effects across domains. Tactically, Apaches are used in many roles beyond the classical tank killer. They provide close air support, CAS for maneuver units, escort and protection for transport helicopters, counterinsurgency operations in rugged and urban terrain, precision strikes against high-value targets, and reconnaissance in force. Their ability to operate at night and in poor visibility, thanks to FLIR, night vision integration, and stabilized sights, gives commanders persistent, around-the-clock options that degrade an adversary's freedom of movement. In formation, Apaches practice division of labor. Some aircraft prosecute and fix targets, while others deliver the killing blow. Others suppress air defenses or screen friendly forces, and mixed deployments with fixed-wing assets and drones create layered, mutually supporting effects. Operational experience has proven and refined the Apache's concept. From large-scale conventional deployments to asymmetric conflicts, Apaches have been employed successfully in a variety of environments, wide-open deserts, mountains, and urban edges, learning and adapting tactics, survivability measures, and maintenance practices along the way. That operational pedigree, combined with a mature logistics and sustainment backbone, is one reason why militaries continue to invest in the type. The platform is not merely fielded, it is supported, upgraded, and integrated into doctrine. International adoption across numerous allied and partner nations reinforces its value, and export variants and training pipelines have created a global community of operators that share lessons and common sustainment practices. The Apache family is not static. It has been repeatedly modernized to remain relevant against evolving threats. Upgrades have focused on engine performance, rotor and transmission improvements, improved survivability packages, advanced electronic warfare and self-protection suites, software-defined mission systems, and tighter integration with unmanned systems. The AH-64E, for instance, features more powerful engines, improved drive systems, modernized cockpits with color multifunction displays and helmet-mounted queuing, and open architecture mission computers that can be updated with new capabilities more rapidly than older blocks. These upgrades lengthen service life, reduce operating risk, and preserve the platform's battlefield utility against advanced air defenses and electronic threats. Yet the Apache is not invulnerable, and its continued dominance depends on countering evolving dangers. Increasingly capable man-portable air defense systems, MANPADS, networked air defenses, electronic warfare that can blind sensors or deny data links, and congested urban battlefields that complicate target discrimination and increase collateral risk. To mitigate these, operators invest in self-protection suites, radar warning receivers, missile approach warners, towed decoys, chaff and flare dispensers, and in tactics that deny predictable signatures. Training is equally important. The Apache's crews are among the most intensively trained aviators, rehearsing gunnery, coordination with ground forces and airborne assets, threat reaction, and maintenance discipline to maintain high sortie rates under stress. On the practical side, Apaches are complex and demanding to operate and sustain. They require robust maintenance, supply of spare parts, and trained technical personnel. Their logistical tail is significant, and sustainment costs are a material consideration for any operator. Nevertheless, those costs are often justified by the capability they deliver. A small number of well-supported Apaches can provide persistent lethality and protection that offsets larger force expenditures elsewhere. Procurement, upgrade cycles, and life cycle management are therefore driven as much by industrial capacity and doctrine as by technical merit. Looking forward, the Apache's future is likely to be defined by continued digitalization, tighter unmanned integrated tactics, and incremental survivability advances, measures that preserve the helicopter's ability to project precision lethality while reducing crew exposure. Concepts such as distributed operations with loyal wingman unmanned systems, software-enabled sensor upgrades, and improved human-machine interfaces will further amplify the Apache's effectiveness without altering its fundamental role. A survivable, networked, precision strike platform that closes with danger to protect and empower ground forces. In short, the AH-64 Apache is more than the sum of its parts. It is a purpose-built combat system, an airframe, an arsenal, and an information processing node, designed to find, fix, and finish threats in the most punishing environments. Its longevity stems from a relentless emphasis on survivability, a proven and adaptable weapons suite, and an evolution toward networked multi-domain operations. These qualities make it a perennial centerpiece of modern maneuver warfare and a platform commanders turn to when they need decisive, reliable, and precise aerial firepower.